and welcome back to my channel, you guys. It's bonnet time. Just kidding, it's not bonnet time. I mean, it is bonnet time, but you know what I'm saying. So today's video is going to be how to self-care. I'm gonna go through my little self-care routine that I'm doing today, but I usually do more so often because it's all about me, duh. It's about unwinding and things that you can do to kind of help yourself relax and also take care of yourself. So we're going to go over a hair routine, a skin routine, and a little dive into what I'm snacking on. So please stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe, turn on those notifications, and enjoy this video. Okay, you guys, so to begin our let's take care of ourselves at home, our self-care, our, all about me moment right now, we're gonna do our hair first. So a little background, my hair is curly, as you can see, but I do have different curl patterns according to the layers of my hair. So on the top it is more wavy, and also I haven't washed my hair in like 3 days right now, so the curl pattern is out of funk. But usually the bottom layer is where the tighter curls lay. So what I'm gonna do basically is I'm going to split my hair into two, like this. And what we need to do first is add moisture back into our hair. So you'll need a spray bottle with just some water and dampen your hair first, like so. And dampen both sides. Okay, so once we have our hair like moisture or like drenched, but not too much, we have to take all the knots out. And that is not fun. So basically what I like to do is I like to work from the bottom because this is where the disaster usually lays. And I'm going to brush from the bottom up. And I'm using a wet and dry brush. This one is from Kala. And I picked this up at a TJ Maxx. So you can usually find like cool brushes like this at a TJ Maxx or a Marshall's. So I work from the bottom up because you never want to work from like the root all the way down, because basically what you're going to be doing is pushing all the knots down. So we have to be gentle with our hair, especially if you have curly hair like myself. And then just see how, like, if you work from the bottom of your hair like this, all those like hard knots are usually out of the way. So just work in sections, again, bottom of the hair all the way up, and gentle. So obviously your hair is at its most gentle point when it is wet. So just, work through and detangle. I was like looking for the word for like the longest. I was like de-knots, detangle, like what? So as you can see here, my hair is almost done. I'm almost done with half of it, but I'm working from the bottom up. And I'm not struggling too much. My hair cooperated on this side, so we're just going to do the other side as well. Alright guys, so now that I've detangled my hair successfully, we're going to basically get the treatment going. The treatment is basically composed of two things. It's a leave-in conditioner and whatever hair oil that is your preference. So there's castor oil, there's coconut oil, and particularly I'm going to try almond oil this time. I have used castor oil in the past and it works amazing, but I thought I'd give this sweet almond oil a try, and this is also from TJ Maxx or your nearest Marshall. So the benefits of sweet almond oil is it contains vitamin A, E, and B, as well as oleic and linoleic essential fatty acids. It absorbs into the skin and hair. So we're going to use that along with our leave-in conditioner. Now, My leave-in conditioner, I am using 2 at the moment. There are so many, but since we are treating our curly hair, I'm going to go ahead and use this pattern. This is the curly hair brand by Tracy Ellis Ross, and it is absolutely bomb. So I'm gonna squeeze like a good amount of that for only half my hair, and I'm gonna work it in between my hands and basically just comb it through. So you don't really want to apply any leave-in conditioner or anything to your roots because that will just weigh your hair down. So if this is a mask, you could, like if you're using a hair mask of your own and it does say to apply to the roots, then by all means go right ahead. But we are treating your actual hair strands here. We're not treating like the root. So after I did that, I'm gonna go ahead and pour some of this sweet almond oil again into my hands as well. And let's say I'm gonna use like a teaspoon because it's kind of hard to measure. And for the oil, I'm going to concentrate it on this bottom layer of my hair because that's where my curls are the coarsest. Is that a word? I don't know. It's like where the curls lay at its most curly form. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm just kind of crunching it so that the oil can be absorbed into my hair. So we just basically drenched our hair in super moisture. I'm gonna repeat this on the other side. All right, guys, so as you can see, it's bonnet time. Okay, so we are going to move on to our skincare routine. So I already washed my face in the shower, okay? And you can use whatever you can use whatever face wash that you are using at the moment. I'll show you the one that I am using because of my whole skin dilemma like I mentioned before. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. So yeah, you're basically just gonna want to wash your face, okay? So now we're gonna do a mask. Now the mask is totally up to you at this point, in terms of like what you want to do for your skin. So at the moment, I am just kind of seeing that my skin is a little dull looking. I do have a lot of post-acne marks, like whatever, blemishes. So I'm going to be using this Kiehl's turmeric and cranberry seed. And basically this one is an energizing radiance mask. It invigorates and brightens the skin appearance. So as you can see, it is yellow to the color. That's the turmeric in there. So I'm going to use my fingers because my hands are perfectly clean and my nails are short at the moment, but you can certainly use a little spatula or, whatever your little heart desires. So this is thick. This is a thick mask. So you're basically just going to apply it all over your face. And so, like I'm saying about the masks, you can certainly use any mask that you are liking at the moment, in terms of like what you're looking for it to do. I know the Boscia one is something I use when I feel like my face is just too greasy, or like the oil has been I use the Boscia when I feel like I've been wearing makeup every day and I need to just kind of like really detox my skin. You can also use like any mask for moisture if you feel like your skin has been overly dry. Like, this is all about preference. And oh, I got some mask in my mouth. It's all about preference and what you're looking for, like what your skin needs. So I'm gonna go ahead and let my mask do its thing. This one is apparently like 10 to 15 minutes. I don't even know, but we'll be back. Alright guys, so we're back. I washed off my mask. I'm hoping I don't have any residual because I took off my glasses so I can't see. So my face feels amazing. Like it feels super invigorated as the mask promised to do. Feels super clean, and the little beads of the cranberry seed kind of exfoliated my skin. So that's a plus. Okay, so now that I did my mask, I'm gonna basically tone my face. I'm gonna apply my toner of choice, and the one I am using right now is Dickinson's Witch Hazel. So I actually started to use this because of the situation on my eye, and then I discovered that I could use this all over my face, and I really loved the effect that it had on my face. Prior to me actually touching my skin and starting to pick at the pimples, my skin was really, really clear. And also it removes a lot of excess oils. So you take a cotton pad and you're just going to saturate it with the witch hazel, and then you're just going to dab this on your skin like so. Okay, so what I was doing for my eye, this is safe to just dab on your eyelid, because actually, fun fact, witch hazel is also used for people with eczema. And it's actually safe enough to use on your eyes. Obviously not in your eyes, so be very careful still when applying to like this under eye area. But I'm basically patting the product in so that it can really saturate into my skin now that my pores are nice and open due to the face mask. So again, you can just kind of put this over. If you do have any sort of eczema issue, like myself, or I thought I did, but basically the witch hazel was drying out whatever skin issue I was having. So yeah, we can go ahead and drag this down into our neck area, because also very important, you know, your neck and your hands will be the first to tell things about your age, bitch. So done. Okay, continuing still with our face. So after you use toner, you're gonna go ahead and use a serum. So you don't need to use serums, however, they do benefit your skin in a huge way because the consistency is thicker, and so your skin absorbs like a lot more of the product, and it's just, it'll stay on your skin like overnight. It won't, you know, basically it won't slip off your face as easily as a moisturizer will or whatever product. So I'm actually down to the very itty bitty amount of my Truth Serum by Ole Henriksen, and it's a vitamin C based serum. So this is really, really beneficial for your skin. It helps reduce dark spots. It's overall just amazing for your skin. It helps fight fine lines and wrinkles. So you know we're gonna need that. And basically I smooth it on, and then I'm gonna press it into my face like so. And then also, side note, when you do this, like kind of like slap your skin a little bit, basically what's going to start to happen is you're going to get red. And what that's doing is it's bringing the blood closer to your pores, like to your skin, and kind of like rejuvenating your skin, giving it that little bit of a wake up. Next, I'm going to treat my under eyes, and I'm going to be using my under eye cream of favorite time. Like, will I ever stop using this? I don't know. I also haven't stopped using this because of my eye situation that happened, and I've been scared to venture off into other brands. However, when I can go back to Sephora someday, I'll go ahead and try another eye cream. So for now, I grabbed a little bit too much. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Ole Henriksen banana eye cream. This has banana pigment, So the yellow does help reduce the under eye circles that we have. Overall, don't forget to treat your under eye, okay? Especially the older you get, like the more important it is to moisturize under here. And obviously never swish back and forth. You want to like gently pat the product in there, like so. Boom, bam. Last but not least, we're going to go ahead and moisturize our entire face. So for our face, I'm going to go ahead and use IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Jar. Confidence in a Cream, excuse me. This is like the total moisture. Just very important. Like, you need to moisturize your face, okay? Like, it boggles my mind to the utmost when I hear people say I don't use moisturizer. I'm like, excuse me, like, how in the world do you get by without using moisturizer? Like, I don't know. It's like wild to me. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and work the moisturizer. Fuck, I got it like in my hair. I'm gonna work the moisturizer into our skin, and you can kind of use this time, the self-care time, to give your face a massage. So I'm applying like a little bit of pressure here into my nose, out of the forehead, especially right here, because, you know, obviously throughout the day you may kind of like, como se dice fruncir, I don't know, frown. Oh god, my bilingual be getting sometimes. Okay, so anyways, you're gonna, you know, massage this area. And then also something I saw, I forget where, but you're gonna massage the area like coming down from the bridge of your nose and into the sinus area and cheekbones, and you're gonna work your way up. Okay, because believe it or not, especially right now with the weather changing and everything, we are accumulating congestion in this area. So it's kind of working like a lymphatic massage. Okay, so before I venture off into the last step of our self-care day routine, especially during this time where we humans are washing our hands, I want to say about 5,000 times a day. Personally, my hands have become extremely dry. Like when I feel like to the touch, I can feel like the slightest scaliness, but it's dry. So we need to obviously work on moisturizing it. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Nivea cream. This has been also recommended to me by dermatologists, and also I saw it on YouTube. So I'm gonna gather like it's thick. So when you use this, you're gonna feel it to the touch. It's really, really thick. And I'm just going to interlace my fingers with each other. Don't look at my nails. That's gonna be my next step, or my next thing to do. But basically, you know, give yourself a nice little massage and work the product into your hands, especially in the areas where you feel the driest. For me, it's on the back of my hands. And yes, our hands are nice and moisturized. Hello, we are in the kitchen now. So before I unwind and I kind of like get ready to have dinner later, I have chicken soup in the making. I feel like having a snack. So my snack of choice is going to be some popcorn. So I'll show you how I does my popcorn game. Also, fun fact, I always burn my popcorn. So this one is hopefully not burnt. Okay, so I'm pouring it and I do see some kernels have burnt, but that's perfectly fine. Okay, just need salt. But for the most part, I just fudged this up. Okay, it's fine. So this is how we does popcorn in this house. So if you don't know, now you know. We are a Mexican household in here. So everything has to go with limon and chile. So I'm going to take a lemon and we're going to squeeze some lemon juice over the popcorn. Like so. Okay? Ideally, I would have done this in 2 layers so that, you know, all layers of the popcorn get popped. And then you're going to take some Valentina and you're going to basically drizzle this into your popcorn. Like so. Probably try to get the sides. 1 second. Then we're going to have some salt drizzled right on top. Drizzled, you know what I mean. And boom, you've got your Mexican style popcorn. And for my drink of choice, right now I am on my kombucha kick. I have 2 preferred brands. This is Synergy, and this one is Follow Your Gut Health Aid. This one is my absolute favorite, the Pink Lady Apple. A lot of people feel funny about kombucha. It's an acquired taste, I will say that. Not everyone likes it, but the benefits of this thing is crazy, especially at times like this where our immune system has to be on point. A probiotic will help your digestive system and just your overall health. So you can read more on the benefits of kombucha, but overall I am drinking it more frequently now because also I've noticed during stressful times I eat just to relieve the stress, which is like not always the healthiest. So I need to make sure that my digestive system and my immune system is also on track. So that is it for today. I'm going to go ahead and drink my kombucha and snack on my popcorn and watch Elite. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that it helped kind of like give you ideas to do a little self-care routine, to take a little me time, especially at times like these. I feel like I've said especially at times like these over 10,000 times. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you subscribe and I hope you give me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next video.